What's going on YouTube? WildLion Games here, and Football Simulator now has an official NFL mod. That's right, all 32 teams with the starters, and this is version 1.0. It includes all 32 NFL teams, logos, and at least the starters for every team. Want to give a big shout out to Trey Takeoff. He did the AFC East, the South, and the NFC North. I don't even Z Chavago. He did the NFC East. Devin 782 did the Raiders and the Chargers. Scarecrow, who did the Broncos. I believe Cert was also involved. Cert C-E-R-T. I'm not really sure how you pronounce your name, man, but all these guys are in the Discord channel, so shout out to the 5 of them for producing this NFL mod with all 32 teams. It is a version 1. Trey Takeoff wanted me to make sure that let people know that it's a work in progress, and they're still going to be making updates to their NFL mod. Not the final product. They're still working behind the scenes, make it better, get the full roster depth, and making adjustments to ratings and jerseys are on the to-do list. But so far, it looks pretty good. I mean, everything's fairly accurate from what I'm seeing. We've got some gameplay, showed a little bit of highlights for you here, and so here you can see in the main menu we got all the NFL teams you can just cycle through: Atlanta Falcons, Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers. I mean, you can read, I don't have to go through, but they are all there. The logos look great, the helmets look great for the most part. They're really accurate too. And the jerseys look good. I've been playing around with a bunch of different teams, and they look sharp. They've done a great job. They've done a great job. It looks really good. And this is, I mean, less than a month. The game hasn't even been out for a month. It's been, I think, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And we've got NFL mods already, man. It's great to see. You can also go into the Discord server and find the mod in there in the mod links. It's going to be down at the bottom. You can find this, or you can also find the link for it in the description below this video, and go ahead and download it. So what you're going to do here once you download it, so you have my screen here. This is what the page opens up to, and you're just going to hit this blue download button and ignore any pop-ups that come up. I already have it downloaded, so you can see right here, NFL mod version 1. We're going to go ahead and hit cancel. But what that's going to do is, once you have it downloaded, you're going to go into your downloads folder here, and it's going to look like this, right? It's going to be a zip file. You're going to want to extract this, and it's simple. All you do is right click and hit extract all, and you're just going to hit extract on this next window. I already have it right here, the official NFL mod, so I'm not going to, but you would click extract, and then what you would then do is Control C for copy, and you would go into your program files here, into Steam, into Steam apps, common, and then you would find Football Simulator, and then you're actually just going to copy it and paste it into mod. So as you can see, I have the default right here, which is all the default teams, and then you would basically Control V or right click and paste into here, and it would paste the official NFL mod. And if we open this up, we have everything that we need in here. All the teams, these are all the logos, and then we have the CSV files for the teams and the rosters. Everything's, yeah, it works. And then when you go and load up the game, which we will do right now so I can show you, it's really as simple as going into those same settings where you would adjust the graphics or the volume or the physics tuning. That's where you're going to find this now with their new update. And let me grab my controller. So you're going to hit options, and then you're going to come over here to gameplay, and now you see this new thing down here, select mod. I have the NFL mod already selected, official NFL mod. It's in there. Default is in there as well. So you can see the Football Simulator logo has been replaced by the NFL logo. Going to exhibition, all the teams are in here. But now if we go back and we just hit default and hit apply, the game's going to refresh itself, and you can already see the background right here on the loading screen is different. And when we get to the home page, Football Simulator logo is back, and you have all the original teams, and it's just as simple as going in the options, hitting official NFL mod, and hit apply. And what's great about this is that when more mods come out, we can just add them to the mod folder in the game, and you're going to be able to toggle through the different teams and leagues that people create that easy, which is going to be really nice. So I've also created my own physics file. You can find that in the description below as well, called Custom 01. Now, if you're going to use this, I tried making a custom name for the physics tuning file, but the game doesn't recognize it. So you have to have it as one of the names within the game already. So I chose Custom 01. So if you're going to try this physics tuning file out, go ahead and like copy your current JSON file. And here, I'll actually exit out of the game here and show you. You have all these different physics tuning settings. So if you go into settings, you have all these different ones right here. It has to be named one of these. It doesn't when you load up the game. I tried labeling mine WildLion version 1. The game didn't recognize it. So what I've done is I've made changes to Custom 01. So what you're going to want to do is back this up. All I did was, Control C or right click copy. And in this main page here, I created my own folder called Custom Physics. And I basically just backed it up right here, is what I did. So that way I always have the original copy that Physics 01 had, and I can mess around with the one inside settings to make the changes that I want. So if you want to check it out, feel free to download it. I also have the link for that too. I've made some of my own tweaks. And what I found with the gameplay is I made some tweaks so the helmets don't pop off as much. You can drag players. It's definitely possible. I've dragged some players around, but it's not as, you're not going to be dragging defenders 20-30 yards down the field. I think the best one I had was like 5-6 yards, and with Derrick Henry I think I did pull one off for about like 12 yards. So I think I've tried to make it more realistic. Running the ball is definitely a little bit harder. I also changed the pass trajectory to be a little bit lower for the minimum. I changed it to 10 degrees. That way there's the more opportunity at the line of scrimmage for the ball to get batted down or picked off by a defensive lineman, which has happened a few times in a lot of my test plays. Yeah, I think the hits have a little bit more weight to them. The players pop up a little bit better. They're not lying on the ground, and they're not as springy and sliding around as much. So it's a little bit more of like a semi-realistic look at the game instead of the goofy arcade feel. But definitely check it out if you're interested in it. And that's it. So thanks to that group of dudes that made the NFL mod. It looks awesome. I'm having a lot of fun messing with it, and I know the community appreciates it. So on behalf of the whole community, thanks. That's awesome work, and y'all did it so fast, and it looks good, and I can't wait for the updates. And so yeah, go support them. Download the official NFL mod. There's going to be more to come. Check out Football Simulator on my channel. I'll be making videos, I guess, until y'all stop watching them. All right, until next time, peace.